Welcome back. Just chilling by the pool at Angel and Andrea's house. Might take a little dip later, but right now we're gonna dip into that kitchen for another episode of Sky's Kitchen. All right, we're in the kitchen now, and today we're gonna do a freaky little chicken fricassee for y'all. I've got a whole chicken here, a whole onion, bell pepper, some garlic, my various spices and seasonings. Of course, we've got the Prudence Chicken Magic, perfect pinch, no salt, with herbs. We're also going to throw in a bay leaf, of course, my thyme, gotta have that thyme, some rub sage, a little bit of parsley, and some chicken bouillon. Now, I got a whole chicken here. I'm gonna have to cut that up. So I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna come back, because y'all don't want to see me make a mess of that. Alright, I was off camera there cutting up chicken, cutting up vegetables, just plain cutting up. Right now, we're gonna get some flour, put it in a plastic bag. Maybe I ought to move that over here, because when I move over there, y'all don't see me, huh? And it's kind of a guesswork on this. I guess you can call this measuring. I'm going to put about a half a cup. And what we're doing is we're season that flour, season that chicken, and we're going to put that in that grease. And I got a good, much grease in there, because technically we're kind of boiling that chicken in the grease, not actually browning it. It's going to go on a low heat, so it's going to take a while to do. That flour in there, we start throwing in all them seasonings. That ought to do us for now. Put that to the side. Go kind of heavy with that stuff. Now you can also sift that flour. I didn't this time. In my own kitchen I do, but I just wasn't thinking.
Which one is that?
That's the perfect pinch. We're throwing in some perfect pinch in there.
Cool.
I throw that in everything. We got a little bit of thyme. Gotta put that in there. Now I'm just gonna do that in the flour. I'm not gonna add that on the chicken itself. On the chicken, we're just gonna go with the meat magic. The chicken magic, I should say. And the bay leaf's going to go in when we do the gravy. Let's see, we got a little bit of parsley that's going to go in with the gravy also. And some sage. I like the taste of sage. Make sure I'm getting some in there. Oh yeah, that's that. Put that to the side. Kind of get it all mixed up. Look at that and check that color. I think I can use a little more chicken magic in that. You want your flour to be kind of colored up a bit. And if it's got a red tinge, that's just perfectly fine. Alright, I'll shake that up a little bit. Now we're going to start putting our chicken pieces in there. I go with the big pieces first, like the thighs. And this is a boneless thigh we had left over from the other night, when we did them boneless thighs and bacon wrapped with fig. That was mighty good. Angel did eat 3 like he said.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Oh, it's cooked good. Come over to the stove and put that in there. I guess I could keep that heat up a little bit more. Where we at? Yeah. different stove. I'm not too used to it. Alright, now we got a thigh with the bone in.
So it's low heat.
Yeah, it's low heat. I could have got my oil a little bit hotter. I didn't realize the thing was that low.
Cool.
Yeah, now I can hear it start to sizzle a little bit with that other thigh. Yeah, you can hear it now. Oh no, there it is. Whew. When we get all the chicken browned up, I'll have it in that lid right there, and we'll brown up the vegetables. And once they're browned up, or sauteed I should say, we're going to throw a little bit of this flour in there with a little extra olive oil. And I'm only doing 3 pieces at a time. We'll go ahead and let that do, and we'll be back. We got all that chicken browned up, nice and coated there. I had to move my other camera so y'all could see that. Now I still got all that grease in that pot. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna throw in them onions. Get them going. Got all them green leaves down at the bottom of that pot. And that's why we kept it at a low heat, because we didn't want to burn any of that. Saute our onions down a little bit. Then we're going to throw in them bell pepper and celery and garlic. Then we'll throw in the rest of that flour. Get us a little broth in there. Put some liquid, and then we'll put that chicken back in. As soon as these onions saute down enough, I'll be back. Alright, them onions are sauteed up nicely. Stir in our green stuff, the bell pepper and the celery. Get them all sauteed. This stuff's gonna sure be good. I think Angel's really gonna like it. I got my fire on about medium right now. I guess I can kick that up some more. Stir them around a while, and the whole time I was off camera, that's what I was doing, stirring that pot up. And stirring it, because that's how I roll. Alright, that's going to take a little while to get down to where we need it, so as usual, we'll be back. Alright, as you can see, the vegetables are sauteed down pretty good. Give them one more little stir there. We're going to throw in our garlic and get that toasted up. That's not going to take too long. Then we're going to put some of that flour back in there. Kind of brown it up. That smell. That's smelling really, really good. Then we get that flour in there and browned up some. We're going to throw our chicken back in. Then we'll throw us a little bit of stock and just put the lid on and let that simmer a while. Oh yeah, it's coming along nice. Now, like I said, I got that heat up fairly high right now. This is the first time I cook in one of these type of cast iron pots, the ceramic type. All I own is just the regular old fashioned cast iron. call it doing good now. I said earlier I was going to take a dip in that pool, but it started raining, so that put an end to that. The only thing we're going to be dipping into is a plate full of food. Alright, let me get that flour and put that in there. It's already all seasoned up, but don't have much left. We'll just go ahead and put the whole thing in there. And then we'll throw that bag away. Get that going. Get it browned up and get it thickening up a little bit. It kind of makes like a little mini roux. And you're standing on the side watching me, nodding.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with this part though, because it starts to stick and you don't want that. They got these nifty little, I call them puppet hand holders. I'm gonna have to give me one of these. I mean, while you're cooking, you can amuse yourself by pretending it's a puppet. That's going to take a couple of seconds or two to do. That smell.
Oh yeah.
I can smell that sage in there.
Very nice.
A little bit of the thyme too. My nose is old. It don't work as good as it used to.
Well, it smells good, all right.
Yeah. Seeing the flour on that chicken, that's also going to add to the thickness of this. If I did it right. I mean, I know I'm good, but sometimes I'm not that good. I try though, I try. Oh yeah. Well, I think that flour is about where it needs to be. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this little thing here. We got some better than bouillon and a big measuring cup. I'll put a nice little dollop in there. Since I don't hardly ever use salt, that adds the salt that we need for our taste. Let me go get some hot water. Be right back. Okie doke. Got some hot water in there. They got one of them nifty water jug things that give you hot, cold, and room temperature water. Don't gotta put the kettle on the stove to make your tea.
Simple pleasures of life.
Yeah, simple pleasures. There we go. That's looking about right. I have to stir with the other hand too. I gotta do double duty today.
Just a leg.
Busy as a one-legged man in a butt kicking contest. Ow! Alright, I'll stop that. I burned myself. I already got a sunburn. I don't need no grease burns on me neither. Alright, we're just gonna pour that in there. Little bit at a time. Oh yeah. Look how that got nice and dark there.
Yeah, nice color.
And it's starting to thicken up a little bit. A little bit more. I'm try not to splash. Yeah. Could have had a little bit more flour to that, but it'll work. It'll be good. I'm not worried.
No, it was awesome.
Okay, there we go. And what did I, oh there. There they are. Let's see, what did I do with my chicken grabbers?
I ate them all. Couldn't wait.
Alright. Go ahead and kick that fire back down to low. I may have to add more liquid, we'll see. But we're going to throw that chicken in there right now. That's going to fill that pot up really good. We even got the backbone, throwing that in there for flavor.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to add a little more liquid to that. Oh, look, it goes around. It's a carousel lid. Come on now. Everybody gets a little dip in the bath. I should have cut them wings in drumette style because you can't really brown them like that. You know,
Oh, I see.
yeah, the underside of one, the little drum part keeps it off the grease.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I'm going to add a little more liquid. Oops. Thank you, sir. In there with you. Oh yeah, got a lot of meat in that.
Yes, sir.
And we're just going to take that lid, oop, one more little piece, and just dump. Oh, really? Can we get it off of there?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you. I'll just dump all that in there. That's just flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me put that down. I'll add a little bit more water. And then we'll put that lid on that, and we'll just let it simmer for a while. And we'll be back when it's done. All right, we've been letting that simmer for a good hour and about a half. We'll take that lid off, take a little look in there. Oh yeah. Before I put that lid on, I threw a couple of bay leaves in there. Oh yeah, that gravy's looking good. It's coating that chicken, it's nice and thick. Not too thick now, we don't want to stew. You gotta scrape that bottom every now and again because that is flour and they do stick. But it's looking good. Look at that. Oh yeah. I tell you what, I'm gonna go get me a little spoon and taste that, see if I need them more seasoning in there. Get that in that gravy. Probably gonna burn my mouth. I don't think so. Let me get a second opinion. Want to try that and tell me if you think it needs any more seasonings?
I like it like that. Check with Andrea.
It's good.
Garbage. I like it.
We're not putting no more seasoning. Just scrape that bottom a little bit.
It's good flavor. It's
Let that,
herby.
let that chicken
Tastes like chicken.
Once again, I make a mess. Alright, I kick that fire down real low. We're just going to put that lid back on. And let that cook a little bit more. Make sure that chicken's nice and tender and well done. See y'all later. Alright, I think that stuff's done. It's been cooking a while. Open up that pot and take a look inside there. Oh yeah, she's looking good. Nice and thick. We got some rice that's been cooked. We got some corn on the stove. We're gonna put that on a plate, sit at that table and fill our bellies. And you know, that's what I got in that pot. A good chicken fricassee.
Pretty.
We at the table. We're about to try this out and see what she tastes like.
Amen.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Bon provecho.
Oh man, you can taste the herbs so good in that.
Yeah, it's herby.
And even the chicken tastes really herby, not just the gravy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, sir. Woo. I'll do this one.
Waiting to see what Angel thinks about all this.
Wow. Reminds me of home. Reminds me of home.
Oh well, I couldn't have got a better compliment.
Oh my
And
God.
on that note, we're gonna say good night and thank you for watching another edition of Sky's Kitchen.